Hello and welcome back to the Common Colt Podcast. The Colts Podcast is real takes and no clickbait. I'm Josh Hudgens, and that's Dan Hertzler. Dan, Colts took a loss today, buddy.
Yeah, they took a loss and felt like a lot of different ways. Almost felt like
Yeah.
we got a gut punch, we got a right hook across the face. Felt felt like a bad day. Get the report from about AR potentially being out for the year. We can talk about that later, but this game is just a comedy of bad things. I'm feeling pretty down, Josh. Help me out, man. Give me a one word reaction. Is there anything good out about today?
No, that's my one word. No, there's not. I mean, that was awful, terrible, miserable, atrocious, awful. I mean, it was bad. The truth is, the Colts came out in this game, and Jacksonville was in a very run, stop, heavy defense. And Ryan Kelly even hit on it in his post-game interview. He's like, hey, look, they came out trying to stop our run game. Even when we were showing pass, they came out to stop our... They didn't respect the Colts pass game. Colts come out trying to get them out of it. I think they threw 7 or 8, maybe 9 passes on their first drive with Gardner Minshew. 55 in the whole game. The truth is, I think great or good coaches, especially young coaches, sometimes outsmart themselves. And in the process of getting down big, I think they were trying to throw too much, and that kind of caused it. I'm giving the Curtis Painter game ball to Shane Steichen and Gardner Minshew. I'm kind of splitting it in half and giving it to them both today. It was just a bad game.
Yeah. I mean, there's just nothing really good. One word. I mean, I think you summed it up. Miserable. What scares me a little bit, maybe there's going to be start getting a blueprint. Okay, that's kind of what the NFL is. It's like 2, 3, 4 games, things look good, things are going great, and then all of a sudden teams adjust, teams try new things, team finds success. This is now the second game we've seen where really bad starts against the Rams, and now here against Jacksonville. I thought maybe they figured it out because of how well they ran the ball against the Titans, but to your point, if teams are going to now force the Colts to pass, and you got Gardner Minshew back there, you got a receiving core that's at best average, maybe slightly above average, but no one that really can, just separate or make a huge play when needed. Shane Steichen can scheme up enough to get him open, but again, players got to make plays, and I'm really concerned that what we saw today is going to be what we're going to see for the next 4 or 5 weeks. And this is going to be where we find out to see if Shane Steichen is just kind of a really kind of, new, exciting coordinator, or can he be a really great coach and adjust and do something different? Because this was depressing today.
Yeah, I'm going to put a lot of blame on Shane, obviously, because the amount of passes they called. I know when you get down 3 scores, you kind of have to throw your way out. But even when they were down early, they could have ran the ball more than they did. But I will say this, an out or an excuse for Shane is Gardner Minshew looked like crap today. And right now, I know it's a loss, and as fans, sometimes we let our feelings decide our opinions or dictate our opinions a little bit. But my fear is that Gardner Minshew, who has now played 3, 4 games with the Colts, they now see how the Colts are trying to use him, and they're going to start kind of catering to that a little bit. And Gardner, unlike other quarterbacks, he's limited in what he's good at. Think about Andrew Luck. Some games he might be able to roll around, or Patrick Mahomes could roll around. Other games, they'll just beat you from the pocket. Gardner Minshew, it's the dink and dunk. That's all he's got. Dink and dunk. The guy's not going to stretch the field. So teams can play up. They don't have to respect you. They don't have to respect Alec Pierce deep. They don't have to respect Josh Downs across the middle because he can't throw the ball. And when he does push it down the field, it's a bad decision and is inaccurate. So to a certain extent, I think an excuse for Shane Steichen is like, hey, this backup quarterback who is serviceable in certain situations has his limitations, and teams know that. And now they're starting to see what his limitations are with the Colts. And the truth is, I'm a little nervous for these next 4 weeks, especially or beyond, because it sounds like AR might be done for the season.
Yeah, can we go back and scrub our old videos that we just did like 3 days ago talking about a QB controversy, because there is, man, that did not age well. That was a bad take right now, because there's nothing controversial about the QB position, and I'm having a lot of flashbacks to last year just with Matt Ryan. Once teams started figuring out, hey, Matt Ryan is only going to do the short intermediate stuff. It just limited everything that this Colts offense could do. Now. Again, they scored some points at the end, made it a little bit more respectful. I don't know if that's Jaguars just kind of trying to play prevent. The Colts now are going up against a really, really good Cleveland Browns defense this upcoming week. If you saw the game with the 49ers, they made the 49ers look kind of average. I know they were losing some players and stuff, but that Browns defense is really good. So this is going to be another really, really tough test. And hey, the NFL is week to week. So last week we're real excited, we're real positive, we're real optimistic, thinking about the future. Now we're right back into kind of the reality that this team is 3-3, and I don't know what the future of this season's going to look like, and they got another tough matchup. But hey, this is where we find out who are, let's use that term, who are the dogs in the team, who are the leaders, who are the guys that are going to step up. What kind of coach is Shane Steichen? I mean, this is really going to be the week that starts setting that stuff up, and we're going to find out what we got here, and hopefully we find a Colts team that's ready for a fight.
Yeah, I think this game, if it shows anything, it shows a Jaguars team which is in year 3 of their big rebuild with Trevor Lawrence. He's now a third-year quarterback, and they got these pieces they put around him, and they're starting to flourish. And really, they should have won this game. They did. The Colts were underdogs. The Colts should have lost this game. Now, how they looked, that's what I'm more upset about. Hopefully when the Colts are in year 3 of this Anthony Richardson, Shane Steichen duo, we're sitting back and we're looking at teams who have rookie quarterbacks, and we're kind of circling those wins a little bit. But to your point, this Browns game, interesting thing about the Browns, they have allowed 1,002 yards through 5 games this season, the third fewest by a team since 1970. And this is the modern NFL, when the passing rules are how they are. So this Browns defense is really good. Colts offense looked like terrible. Our take, look, it's spoiled like milk in the hot sun on a quarterback controversy possibly. So, hey, man, I'm licking my wounds today.
Well, hey, yeah, and we got to laugh at yourself. We all kind of make wild takes. Some work out, some don't. I mean, again, this is the nature of the NFL. Maybe after next Sunday and the Colts maybe put up 30 points against the Browns, and we're thinking Gardner Minshew is going to be a great quarterback for this year. But again, the way that this one's looking, and to your point, I think you hit it right on the head when it says teams are figuring him out. This is what you were saying a few weeks ago, was some of your nervousness about someone like Gardner Minshew, and that's what is happening. And so the Colts got to adjust, probably get Jonathan Taylor a few more touches. I still would love to see him out more in space, getting him a little bit more maybe involved in the passing game. He had a few nice plays today. That seems to be their best offense. Zach Moss, Jonathan Taylor. Then you can use Pittman and Downs a little bit, but something's got to get figured out. It's going to be some good head scratching decisions this week as far as where we go and what this team looks like. All's not lost, but it feels like it today, and yet tomorrow we'll wake up and we'll feel a little more energized because it's a new day. But it feels dark right now.
How panicked are you? 1 to 10, your panic meter. What's it at?
Pretty high, actually. Yeah, pretty high. Because the AR news on top of everything. That's the other part. If you're telling me, hey, AR's coming back in 4 to 6 weeks, maybe we can find out. We can get maybe 2 wins or something. Keep it close for that playoff position. But from the reports I'm hearing, 4 to 5 different doctors, most of them are trying to say he should get surgery. I think the Colts are going to play it extra conservative with him. It's just a bad day all around, and it's okay. I mean, we just got to admit it. Hey, it's a bad day. Feels bad. It's not the end of the world, but it feels bad, and I'm going to sit there today. Yeah,
we're not doomsdayers, but the truth is, AR could be out for the season, and Gardner Minshew limited. But they're still, with every cloud, there's a silver lining that says, hey, we still got some solid pieces on this team, and AR can still grow from this. It's just a learning experience. It's a roller coaster. Hey, last week we were on the up. This week we're on the down. next week we'll find out. I don't know if we're going to 360 it or what's going to happen, but hey, stay
We might
tuned.
be throwing up our lunch after all this,
Yeah, I think I'm at that point almost. So, guys, let us know what you think. Comment below. Subscribe to our channel. We're pushing that 2K mark. I want to get there. Thanks again for watching, guys. Have a great day.